Hi, and welcome to Ensk in Onslaught. The map is split into three portions: City, Field, and last but not least, the rails. For the first position, I want you to know this window, located near the northern spawn. It is very powerful for early game, and even in the late game, to be able to spot and damage the enemy vehicles crossing in and out of the city. A similar position can also be found left of this first window, but this is more suitable for dealing damage against the people who are playing on the spawn and on the frontal buildings in front of the cap circle. On the one line, or so-called field, you can find good positions from either spawn for the faster vehicles with sturdy turrets, such as the Object 430U. These positions can be used to counter the enemies playing on the lower parts of the town near the strike. The building to the northeastern corner offers really strong holding opportunities. I would recommend the use of this position only if the enemies are going completely on the field, to counter their approach through the eastern flank on the way behind your teammates. But be careful, you do not want to get caught out here by yourself in case your team heads to the city. If you see that you have a teammate in the corner who is about to get pushed by the enemy team, you can provide a cover fire for him from this location at the end of the rails. The same can be achieved from all of these positions from the northern part of the city. Especially from the northern spawn, you are often able to come to these positions in the cap circle to look for shots when the enemy is rushing through the field. But do not do this if your team has not won in the city, since you will just end up in a crossfire. If you are holding the buildings from the northern spawn, keep in mind that there are gaps in the houses that you are also able to shoot through, as well as get shot yourself. From the southern spawn, there are multiple locations for your sneakier tank destroyers to get shots towards the rails and the cap circle. From the southern spawn, you're also able to play this position in front of the cap to support your team who are playing in the city. You are able to damage and spot the tanks committing in and out of the city. If you are rushing through the rails from the south, you are able to take these positions to spot and damage the tanks driving in and out of the city. But keep in mind, only the ones passing through the left side. Some shots into the city can even be found from the info point location on the field. Remember that you can also shoot towards this location if you are playing in the city. Shooting under the train carts is probably the biggest advantage you will learn on this map. Take this into consideration as often as you can. But remember, this can be done to you as well. Early information on Ensk is very important. Due to it being a small map, the objects render from spawn to spawn. This enables you the possibility to zoom out instantly and look at the fence lines on either side of the map. If the walls are getting destroyed, it usually means that the enemies are playing in the city. If not, they would be playing towards the field. Lastly, I want to point out that you can spot enemies through the train carts, but only when they are broken. Pay attention to the Foch B on the minimap picking up the strike in the city, and the E3 spotting him through the destroyed train cart once he comes around the corner. This can be utilized at any location in the rails simply by shooting the train carts once.